Hello, Mr. Mama here. My name is Nina, and today we're going to go over my haul from when I went and visited with my sister in Missouri for 2 weeks. I technically got 24 products. 2 of them were from Dollar Tree, so I'm using those for a different video. And then 2 of them were 2 packs. Like, they weren't like the same product. They were blush and lippy packages. So those are separate. So we're going to go over everything. Try it on. Right now I look a little orange in some spots because I went in with color corrector because I did not get one of those. There's a few things I did not get, so I don't have a full face here. I did find some really good deals. Normally I would do this in order of store, but this time we're going to go in and put it on. So first off we'll go over what I already have on. I have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and the e.l.f. Dew Primer, the Jelly Pop. This thing is amazing. I'm on my last tube. I am so sad they haven't brought it back this year. Unless I missed it. And then I have on the e.l.f. Camo Color Corrector. And that is all I have on so far. So first we're going to jump in with the Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brightener in shade Golden Ivory. And I got this at Ross for $4.99. Which I was excited about. So it comes like this little tube. Hopefully it's not a crazy color. Never used concealer like this, so bear with me. And I do put concealer in some spots that other people don't. So I put it here because I have hair growth from my PCOS. Same with on my lip. And then I always put a little bit on my neck. Because of hair growth. Because it means I have dark hair, it shows up, it makes my skin look really dark and spots. It's weird. So yeah, my sponge only has the color corrector on it, so I'm just going to use the same one. And just go in and blend that in a little bit. And so most people don't need to put concealer here. I sometimes can go without, but I prefer to just go in with it anyways. To help, I'm going to cover that up a little bit there. That looked really good for that. And so putting concealer where I get the hair growth helps make it easier for the foundation to cover it up. I do spread it out a lot so it doesn't completely cover it, but it does help. So that is blending in really nice. And I know a lot of people do concealer after foundation. I do mine before. I like the results better that way. And then from TJ Maxx, I got this KVD Good Apple Full Coverage Serum Foundation. It Light 010, and it was $9.99. So let's shake that up a little bit. It's definitely liquidy. Very liquidy. And so foundation, I put it on and I just kind of like spread it out a little bit. You know, everybody, there's so many different ways you can do it. It's not necessarily right or wrong. Anyway, I mean, there's wrong ways to do it, and there's right ways to do it, but sometimes you just gotta do what works best for you, and this is what I have found works best for me. That is looking really good. I need to look at it in a mirror, but on camera it looks great. But I find for me, whenever I spread out the foundation like this, it helps make it easier to blend into the skin. And then it blends in easier to my concealer as well. I really like how it is looking on camera. Hopefully it doesn't look horrifying when I look in my hand mirror. I have a big mirror behind the camera, but the camera's kind of blocking it from what I'm doing. You'll see it's a pretty good shade match for my neck. Alright, that went on really nice. I like it so far. So I'll have to like wear test it and wear it more than one time to find out how much I like it. But it is a foundation I've been wanting to try for a while. So when I saw it there in a shade that would work, or I thought would work for me, which it did, I was very excited. So I didn't pick up a powder. I like using this GRWM Cosmetics powder. This is Soft Focus Brightening Powder in Pink Bright. I got this from Amazon. It has really pretty packaging. And as you can see here, I have been using it. I like this one under my eyes. I don't really use it all over the face. I prefer loose powder for that. But I do have my spots where I like putting this. There's my under eye. And right on my nose. And I go over my nose because that is one of my spots that I tend to have my foundation come off of first. And anywhere I tend to have creasing, it could be around my lips, my nose, and under my eyes. That's pretty much where I use it. I really like this powder. Okay, so bronzer, contour. For bronzer, I have two products. I have the Morphe Hot Shot Sun Drops Bronzer Liquid. I got this at, I don't know where. Well, I either got this at Ross or Marshall's, and it was on their clearance for $3. So that's why I got this one. And then this Flawless Contour Wand Light. It's a dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury. Amora, that's the brand. This is at 5 and Below. The charm is so cute on there. I don't know why there's a hole on one side and not the other, but the charm is cute. And they had a sale going on where certain things were only $1 from the Amora stuff. So I got that. Not sure which to use where yet. So the Morphe one is very orange. Very orange for what I'm used to using. This one is much more like a color I would use. It looks kind of orange on camera, but in person it doesn't look near as orange as that. I don't know why it doesn't want to come out the tube though. Maybe it doesn't want to come up into the sponge for some reason. So this is just a Dollar Tree brush that I got a while ago. I'm just gonna kind of work that into the brush a little bit. now the other side. I feel like this side went on darker. Probably because I had more product working to the brush by then. So far that went on pretty easy. Not my favorite coloring. Definitely not my favorite to use, means the sponge thing didn't work. It kind of made it a pain. Now going with the Morphe, and that is a lot of product. And I got a different brush, but another one. This is the one I just used, and this is the new one. You can see the color change in the bristles. And I'm gonna work that in a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't go on too crazy. Well, that is definitely a formula I'm going to have to play with. I might have to lighten it up a little bit before I use it again. Or next time I use it, it went on a little weird. It looked very red when I had it on. Blush, I have a lot of options for blush. Kind of crazy. Where'd the cat go? So we will start with these three. We can from 5 and below, and they are all $1. So we have these Amora Glass Cheek Blush. I have, is that the shade? Yeah, so Puff. I hate the weird sticker thing we put on these. It's like, it makes it all gross. I have some spray upstairs. I can spray on it later. Clean that off, but so there is that one. Not a lot of pigment. So that was Puff, and then we have Flirt. That one shows up a little bit better. And then Flawless Starlight Wand Easy Beauty Pink Glow. So it's a dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury, and this one has a really cute charm on it. I really like this charm. It's a little heart with pink on the inside. So this is supposed to be highlighter, but it is pretty intense. Oh, is this one going to work? Oh, yeah. This one will work, I think. Maybe. Okay, now it's going to look on more like a highlighter. So we might use that for highlighter. And then from TJ Maxx, I got About Face Cheek Freak Blush Balm in Shag for $5.99. I already swatched it because I couldn't help myself. I like the texture on this. It feels like it would be kind of blurring. It's got like a nice velvety texture as it dries down. Powdery. And then also from TJ Maxx, but it was a different one. For the same price, $5.99, I got the Cheek Freak Blush Balm in Get Some. Pretty. I like the shades that I got. I'm gonna get out another wipe. That one's getting kind of filthy. And then from TJ Maxx for $7.99, I got the KVD Good Apple Blush Balm Duo in Elusive Orchard. It has gilded apple and glass apple. So I think this is gilded and this is glass, I think. Packaging is so cute. And I already swatched these. I swatched them when I got to my sister's house after shopping. Ooh, that's pretty. I really like that shade there. Alright, and then the last two blushes came in 2-packs. So I got the Huda Beauty. It was a cheek and lip duo, berries and cream gift set. So it says $32 US is the gift pack original price, and it's worth $44. But I paid $16.99 for it, and it came with strawberry cream in the blush filter. Oh, it smells delicious. And then it also came with a lippy. It came with the Huda Beauty Faux Filler Jelly Oil in Juicy Goji. We're actually going to go ahead and put this on real quick. It smells good. It has a light scent, but it says faux filter, so I was worried it was going to be like plumping and burning, so we will see. And then the other duo that I got was a really good deal. This is the Heart Crush Bare Glazed Tint by Halika. It's a K-Beauty brand, so it came with the Sheer Balm and Gentler multi-use lip and cheek. And it also came with the Glaze Tint in 14 Rollin'. And I'll swatch this when I do the lip products. And I got this set of 2 for $2 at Ross or Marshalls. I'm not sure which. I think it was Marshalls. Could have been Ross. I don't know. I can't remember because like the ones that I know I got it from the area has them right next to each other, and I can never remember which is on which side. So cute little bitty blush. Got a nice texture. It's very balmy. So definitely a sheer wash of color. So that is all of the blushes. I think we will do About Face. On one side, and then the KVD on the other, because I have tried this formula and I did like it, and then everything else I will eventually try. Alright, so we got the About Face, Cheek Freak, Blush Balm, and Shag. I'll go in on one side, and I got 2 brushes that are different, but they're similar style of brush. I'm just gonna kind of work that into the brush a little bit. Looks very pigmented. That looks so pretty. It looks lighter. No, not really. It looks about the same, actually. And that is a pretty little blush there. Alright, I like that. And then Good Apple, we're going in with Glass Apple, I think. That one on really pretty. I like that. I'm gonna go kind of mix the two just a little bit. Hopefully, we're gonna make them look similar. Much better. We're gonna do a little bit with the sponge because it got a little heavy once I put both on. Once I put the powder on, it might get a little bit better. Alright, so that was all of the blush. I'm gonna do powder and I'll be right back. Powder and brows and I'll be right back. Alright, so I also got this eyeshadow palette. This was from Beals, in the town that I used to live in. It was $12.99. It is the KVD Moon Garden eyeshadow palette. So pretty. I love the packaging. Stunning. So that is what it looks like. It's so pretty. And then this one does not have a mirror. And this is an older palette, but I still thought it was stunning. That's what she looks like on the inside. So we're going to create an eye look with this palette. And yeah, I'm going to go into Saturnia Moth. Saturnia Moth. Something like that. It's like... It's weird having a palette with no mirror. I've gotten used to having a mirror. So on this palette, I've swatched some of the shimmers because I can't help myself. I am a sucker for a pretty shimmer. And so the shimmers in here are not like indie shades nowadays, but they were still very pretty. That shade has good pigment. And then we're going to go into Crater Haven. It's like a green shade. A orangey green shade, which is so pretty. That is pretty. I didn't mean for the orange to go that far, but hopefully that looks a little bit more even to you guys than me, because That is looking pretty together. I'm gonna go into Void Pond, which is like a black, I think. So, yeah. Back into that green shade. Okay. My hands are getting tangled here. I'm just trying to add a little bit of darkness in there. Yeah, I'm just sick of the colors I use. I don't like those colors for this look. Now into that green shade. Alright, so that's that palette, and I will swatch it and put those in there for you. Oh wait, no, I'm not done. I want to put a shimmer on. I'm actually going to go in with Moon Grove here. Really pretty shade. It's a very pretty shade. It's not as like, it's not like a special shade or anything, but it is really pretty. I do like it. So I got this from Amazon, this Joycey D12. It's a eye gel stick thing. And I'm going to use that for the inner corner highlight, because I don't think there's an inner corner highlight shade in that palette for me. There's nothing I would like to use that way, at least. That is pretty. I like this. And then also from Amazon, I got this Bethlehem eyeliner in black. And I think that'll look good with this look. I haven't tried this pen yet, so. Ooh, wow. That went on super dark, super creamy. And then mascara. I'm gonna put mascara on and I'll be back. I have to pick one out. So mascara just went in with the e.l.f. Incredi-Curl. I did forget to put on highlighter, so we're gonna try out this one. It dries down really fast. It's like way too fast. So directly on skin did not work. Tapping it on works okay. I don't think I like that. I don't like the formula. It dries down fast and it kind of goes on a little weird. Can't even show you. I don't know, it looks a little weird to me. I'm gonna go in with this Wild Acacia from What's Up Beauty. I have this from Ipsy and I haven't tried it yet, so I ordered both of them, but one of them didn't come and then they were out, so that's what this one looks like. Let's go in with that pinky shade. That is pretty. I like that. That worked a lot better than the liquid one. I might get that liquid one to just Kia because she's good. She likes those type of things. And see what she thinks. Alright, so for lips, we're going to start with lip liners. So first I have this Koki Shed Stay Lip Stain in Serenade, and I'm not sure where I got this. I don't have any packaging or anything for it. I'm not even sure if I didn't get it from... I don't know where I got it from, really. I think I bought it, but I'm like when I was gone, but I'm not for sure. That's what she looks like. And then from Ulta, I got this NYX Professional Makeup Lip Lingerie Stain thing in Hot and Heavy. Black Currant Cassis. Something like that. I don't remember how much this was. It wasn't on sale or anything. Really pretty color. And then from Marshalls, I can barely see it on the back. I got this 12-pack of wooden lip pencils by Beauty Creations for $7. So I thought that was a good deal. And some of these are going to just Ikea. So this Your Cherry Sweet is the red one. I don't have the red I have is from Fusion and I don't like it. Let me make sure this ain't right. No, it's not. Okay. So I will actually swatch this one. So this one is Your Cherry Sweet. We have Keep It Saucy. Truffle Maker. You Had Me at Espresso. Dolce Carmelo. Berry Me. Like berry as in like the fruit. Wine About It. Cocoa Me. La Vida Mocha. Shake It Like Jelly. Toffee Bits. And Nice and Toasty. So those are pretty cool, but I think I want to try out the NYX lip liner. So my lips look uneven because they are uneven, but it went on easy. It didn't dry up on me while I was doing it. Definitely the kind of product I still have to play with because I'm not great at doing the liner in that. This Amora Plumping Lip Glaze in Tropic. This was also $1 at 5 and Below. Ooh, that is bright. And then from the Cream Shop and My Melody, Hello Lippy Tinted Moisturizing Lip Balm. Cotton candy flavored in Sweet Pink Puff. And this one was at Ross for $2.99. And it is so cute. It's got a little My Melody on there. I'm a sucker. Here. That theming of stuff. Super cute. It doesn't smell like cotton candy. It kind of does, but it has that waxy lip product smell. And then this is the Halika Heart Crush Bear Glaze Tint in 14 Rolling. Cute packaging, so it's like a heart. Super cute. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like fruit. It's a very fruity scent. And then from Y&M, Heart Gelling Tint. Long-lasting luminous glow, built-in jelly lip brush, water gel texture. This is a K-Beauty brand. And this was $4 at the same store as all the others. So everything that was on, that had the red tag that I showed you, was from Marshall's because I got it all at the same store. This is really cute. It comes with a cute little heart on there, and then you have a little squishy lip thing on there. And that smells like sour fruit. It's like sour fruity candy. Pretty color. I'm gonna do this lip balm thing. And this might end up looking crazy. Right from my face. So there's that, and then I want to go in with the Halika one. I mean, that feels very moisturizing. I really like that lip. I don't know that it so much goes with this look, but I like that combo. So yeah, that is everything. Oh no, I missed one thing. From Ulta, I also got, I did the, it was 5 for $10 on the Sweet and Shimmer thing, so I got just a couple things. I got me this lip balm bear in banana. I have used it, it's just a lip balm. But it smells so good. It smells like banana Laffy Taffy. Not strong, but it smells like it. It's so good. Packaging is kind of cheap billing, but I mean, they were 5 for $10. I got her a little red bear. It's like kind of more pinky. Like a dark pink. A reddy pink. And then I got her 2 like butter balms that were on keychains, little puffs, and a thing of hair ties. Yeah. I got me a bear. So now that is everything that I got, and I will be trying all of this stuff. It'll be in my stuff that I'm using, testing out, and it'll be in speed reviews at one point. Let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see me use on camera. And thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I hope the rest of it goes wonderful. Bye.